Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm currently in Melbourne today. Today I'll be flying on QF498 home to Sydney in business class with Qantas. Check-in today was really smooth. I did check in at the check-in desk today because Qantas has removed their self-service kiosks in their terminals. So in order to get a physical copy of your boarding pass, you'll need to check in at the desk and they'll print one off for you. The online check-in is encouraged by Qantas. Thank you very much. Now that I've checked in, it's time for us to make our way through security. Business class customers are offered a designated priority screening lane. Both line queues today were short. It's not surprising. Usually at the T1 terminal, the lines are very short. Seeing we're in business today, you do get Qantas Business Lounge access, so we're making our way there now. When I arrived at the lounge, I explained to the lounge staff that I was under 18, but I did bring an accompanying guest with me that was over 18. We will both refuse entry for no apparent reason. They were really rude and super unfriendly. Even though I didn't have lounge access today, I still thought to show you older footage I had of the last time I visited the lounge. I must admit I love visiting the business lounge in Melbourne. It's one of my favourite in the Qantas domestic lounge network. I must say I was quite disappointed I didn't get access this time. It's really nice and modern and has everything you need from showers, printers, buffet style like serving areas, office and work conference spaces, and there are also many outlets scattered around the lounge, which comes in handy. In the Qantas Business Class Lounge Network, they have a variety of different food and drink options. For lunch today, on this particular day, they had chili con carne with rice, and also they have many other options to choose from, such as salads, cakes and pastries. This is all self-service, which is great, and you can go back as many times as you please. Another thing I appreciate is lunch and dinner-wise, Qantas offer their signature dining option in their lounges, Spice Bar, which serves up freshly made Asian street food dishes, including seafood noodle soups. The chefs prepare the food in front of you. It's quite amazing to watch. I did go to the airport 3 hours early so I could have a lot of time in the lounge, but because I didn't have lounge access today, I just sat at my gate and wasted time. Here's our aircraft arriving from Sydney and will be taking us back home to Sydney tonight. She's a 14.5-year-old A330, delivered to Qantas in 2008. Victor Hotel, Echo Bravo, Lima.
Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Qantas flight 498 to Sydney is now ready for boarding and we're boarding through gate number 23. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite our business class passengers, Platinum and Gold members, along with One World Emerald and Sapphire members, to board through the dedicated channel located on the left-hand side. General boarding will be through the channel located on the right. I would ask that you have your boarding cards available to scan as you proceed through the boarding area. And ladies and gentlemen, although it isn't mandatory to wear a face mask anymore on our services, there are complimentary fly-well packs available for any customers that would like some.
Thanks.
On behalf of Qantas, we'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with us today. We wish you a pleasant journey to Sydney.
I'm just seeing what you can do there. Put me in
Once everybody's in board, then we can reset.
Business in the A330 is in a 1-2-1 configuration. LC for today is 5K, located at the front of the aircraft. Let's now run through the seat features of this business class seat. You have a lot of legroom to stretch your legs. To your right hand side, you have an adjustable tray table which pops out. In your armrest there is a mirror and TV remote. You also have your seat controls, and in addition there is a power socket, USB port and headphone jack for the TV. Also, I thought I may add that in business class, headphones are provided.
Cabin crew, the final door is now closed. Hello again, we'd appreciate your attention during our safety briefing this evening.
Welcome to Longreach, the home of Qantas. Give us your attention for the next few minutes to make your journey a safe one, as we take a journey through 100 years of innovation and Australian spirit.
This here's a number 504 bikeplane, made from timber and canvas. You're flying with a Qantas Airbus A330. Sounds a bit flasher than this, old girl.
In the 1930s, Qantas are world leaders in aviation innovation, with fully inserting the clasp into the buckle and tightening by pulling the strap. If your seat is fitted with a sash belt, ensure it's in place for takeoff and landing. You can undo your seatbelt by pressing the button or lifting the flap. Keep it done up low and tight during takeoff, landing, and whenever the seatbelt sign is on. That includes infants and children.
Thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for your support.
And thank you for your attention. Have a great flight.
Seatbelt sign is now open. For your safety, it's best to keep it fastened whenever you're seated. If you lose an electronic device, it's important you don't move your seat, as this could severely damage your device and may be a fire hazard. Just ask a crew member for help. Today you're travelling on one of our Wi-Fi enabled aircraft. To ensure an enjoyable flight for everyone, please switch your device to silent and refrain from making voice and video calls. Shortly I'll play a video that explains how our Wi-Fi system works. Once again, it's a pleasure having you on board.
The meal service began shortly after takeoff. On this flight to Sydney in business class, you receive a complimentary meal and a choice of drinks. For our flight, we were offered 2 options. I opted for the chicken salad served with couscous and sweet potato. For my choice of drinks, as always, I chose orange juice and water. Thank you very much.
This evening, joined by First Officer Andrew Eccles, together with Adrian, Customer Service Manager and all the
Yes, please. Yes, thank you. 2 things.
If I can get my hands on the spare butter, I'll bring it on the boat.
Thank you very much.
The great news is with a very quick flight time of 52 minutes this evening, currently showing a landing time and our scheduled arrival time of 25 minutes past 10. We'll take about 5 minutes yet to turn, so about half past this park. It's a fine evening in Sydney after leaving the showers behind in Melbourne. It's clear skies. It was 18 degrees still a short while ago with westerly winds 25 kilometres per hour. We'll be commencing our descent to the Canberra, which I can see out there ahead of us. It's on the right hand side, overflying Melbourne and the Southern Highlands, and then making our way towards Campbelltown in Sydney southwest, at which point we'll make a right hand turn, head south over the Royal National Park, off the coast for a little bit, and then a series of left hand turns to see us making our approach from the Hockley Bay. Thanks so much for flying with Qantas this evening. It's been great having you on board tonight. Do trust you've enjoyed that flight with us, and we look forward very much to seeing you again next time you travel. Very good night to you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
It's now time to put our laptops and large electronic devices away and make sure your bags are in the overhead lockers or under the seat in front of you. If you're seated in a bulkhead or an exit row, all bags need to be placed in the overhead lockers. Please ensure your seat back is upright with your seatbelt or sash belt firmly fastened. Tray tables for first passengers must now be stowed with window shades open. Please also remove all cables from the seat back charging ports and stow the entertainment screens. In economy, please ensure that the handheld devices are now removed from the seat back holder.
As we're about to land into Sydney, let's conclude this trip report with my overall experience on tonight's flight with Qantas.
All passengers are clearly seated with seatbelts fastened.
After check-in, I made my way through to the security lines. Business customers are offered a designated priority screening lane. Both line queues were very short. This isn't surprising. Usually at the T1 terminal, I find it isn't very busy. Boarding for my flight QF 498 was delayed by 5 minutes. We boarded at 8:45 PM. The whole boarding experience was fast and efficient, more so because I had priority boarding. This is offered when you're flying in business or have a status with Qantas. I personally find this benefit quite useful. Food-wise, it'd be nice to see if Qantas could review their portioning. I've said this many times, especially in regards to flying in business. I will say the overall meal on today's flight was not bad for such a short flight. I will be honest with you guys, this flight would have had to be one of the most stressful flights I've ever done. The rude Qantas lounge attendants really ruined the whole flight experience for me. And the tip of the berg for me was finding out I was put into an aisle seat because of an aircraft change. It was all just pure chaos. The crew on today's flight did make up for a lot of the mishaps. They were really nice and friendly and super apologetic. I did tell the cabin manager Adrian what happened. She couldn't believe it. She was super nice and thoughtful about everything, and she did bring me over some Lindt chocolates before landing. Finally, for information, if you were to book this flight from Melbourne to Sydney with Qantas, it'd cost you around 129 Australian dollars one way, and 10,900 points for the upgrade to business. Surprisingly, Virgin came out being the most expensive, sitting at $214 one way, and Jetstar being the cheapest, sitting at $108 one way. Thank you so much for watching this trip report. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you like my trip report, remember to subscribe. It motivates me to continue posting. Okay, bye for now. Until my next trip report, take care, stay safe, and happy flying.
Welcome to Sydney. Qantas would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the lands and waterways on which we live, work and fly. We would also like to pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. The local time is 10:25. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is off. As always, smoking, vaping and the use of e-cigarettes is not permitted while disembarking or throughout the terminal. Please take care when opening the overhead lockers, as baggage may have moved and could fall out. And before leaving, ensure you check your seat and seat pocket for any personal items. If you can reach your phone, you can turn off flight mode. And on behalf of all of us here at Qantas and One World, thank you for choosing to fly with us. If you're visiting Sydney, we hope you enjoy your stay. And of course, to those returning, welcome home.
I thought I may also add, some of you may have noticed that I go to the cockpit when the aircraft does land. Now, you can ask the cabin crew when the aircraft has landed and everyone's, disembarcated off the aircraft. Just ask them if you can go for a quick pop into the cockpit. I've usually always had a yes, but sometimes they will say no. So you can give it a shot next time you do fly.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
I'll swap spots with Jordan because I want to finish saying goodbye.
It's still a good job.
Yeah, definitely.
Put the aircraft to bed for the night.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Yeah, mate. All the best.
Thank you, you too. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great day. See ya.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Pleasure.